Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to be here today. My name is Morgan Phelps. I'm the founder of Colorful Connections, and we are a diversity recruiting and retention firm based in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We partner with leaders and clients on their DEI goals. DEI meaning diversity, equity, and inclusion. And even in the state of Wisconsin, we're looking at the region of choice as an example where that's focused on Milwaukee area businesses and transforming them. So in terms of Colorful Connections and what we do, we partner with leaders to create diverse and inclusive teams with a built-to-last mindset, like the stability of a three-legged stool. So I use the analogy because if you're looking at a stool and there's one leg that's wobbly or broken, you're not having stability. So we look at DEI in that same respect, where we focus on the ability to attract, retain, grow, and of course sustain that work for building a diverse and inclusive culture. So we work with clients nationally and globally, and our services are aligned with the pillars that I mentioned as well. But one service in particular is why I'm here today. So majority of our clients come to us for help with recruiting because we are amazing at finding the purple squirrel and creating inclusive search strategies to identify diverse talent for teams. So there are a lot of different opportunities that are oftentimes missed because you have a traditional way of looking for talent. You have a traditional process of going about the interview process. And that's what we oftentimes come up against when we're talking to hiring managers and leaders who truly want to make a difference, but they don't understand how to simply not walk this way, walk this way.
Everybody's talking about diversity, equity, and inclusion. And so when you're working with an organization and they give you that charge, go out there and find someone for me like that, do they really understand what diversity, equity, and inclusion mean themselves?
That is a really good question. Oftentimes they don't. So again, even the question of diversity, and I want to find I want to hire more diverse professionals, we have to unpack that and we have to guide them through a process. So our team, and that's where, I think we also specialize, not just with who we are, but we provide wraparound services, we provide that consulting, we provide that expertise to understand and to start shifting the mindset.
So you have created a business.
Yes.
You bring us a special expertise, connections, marketing background. How do you price your service, and how can we best help you?
In terms of the services, they're aligned with the pillars that I mentioned. Retained recruiting is typically 20 to 30% of the salary. And then for the other services, it's usually a flat fee, and it just ranges. And we have service tracks so that it's flexible, low budget costs, up to just full-on inclusive packages. There's that, and then to address the questions in terms of why I'm here today, again, focusing on the retained recruiting service in terms of what we're looking for support. It's fundraising for a search tool. So the challenge that we often have is not necessarily developing that inclusive search strategy, because again, that's where we excel, but it's finding that hard to reach contact information. So larger recruiting firms and staffing firms have very advanced tools that provide access to this hard to reach contact information. And I'm trying to fundraise for that so that we can show up better, reach more professionals from historically marginalized communities, help diverse candidates land jobs, turn around our searches faster, and ultimately, as a self-funded company, it would help us grow as well.
Very good.
Thank
Terrific.
you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Morgan.
Okay, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.